Welcome back to the First Line Library. I'm Jordan, and today we're going over my April book haul. Let's get into it. So I had a pretty big book haul in April. Now, to be fair, one stack was a gift, so I'll get into that at the end, but I'll start with my half-price pickups. First, I have Nova by Samuel R. Delany. Pretty sweet cover. Don't know much about Nova. I've seen it around Instagram and YouTube a little bit. I just couldn't pass up this cover. It's pretty sweet. So first one, Nova. Next is an Agatha Christie book. Now this is And Then There Were None, but it has an alternate title, 10 Little Indians. It was a great price, and I love collecting old mass market copies, so couldn't pass that one up. Next, I got the 50th anniversary in mass market, The Fellowship of the Ring. I needed this one to complete my trilogy collection, so $3.50. Couldn't pass it up. Really happy to get that on the shelf. Next, I have The Descent by Jeff Long. This one I've seen around for quite a while. I've always picked it up, put it back, picked it up, put it back. And this time around, I found a pretty nice copy. Spine is not cracked at all, so I couldn't pass it up this time. Kind of a survival horror story. There's a movie called The Descent. It's not based off the book. However, it does draw some things from it, I believe. So really happy to find this one. Next, I found a book called Below by Laurel Hightower. This is super short. I've seen this around on YouTube a little bit, and I've always been interested, and it's in perfect condition. So I picked it up for like $6 or $7 at half price. Really short horror story. Can't wait to get into this one. It looks pretty fun. It's like Mothman or something, so excited about that one. And the last one that I have from half price is Peter Heller's The Painter. Now, I already have a copy of this in hardcover. However, I always go, wherever I go to look for books, I always look for Peter Heller books just in case they're signed. And you know what? This was signed by Peter Heller. So for $8, I couldn't pass it up. So I picked it up, and then I have an extra copy to hand out to anybody who wants to read it or, whatever, loan it out. So that was a pretty sweet find. Those are all my half-price book pickups in April. Next, I have one book that I got from Pango. Actually, technically it's two books, but it's in one volume. This is The Shadow and Claw by Gene Wolfe. And this is going around YouTube pretty rampant right now, along with the Sun Eater series. Christopher Rocchio cited this as a big inspiration for his Sun Eater series, and I found it on Pango for a great deal. I had some Pango books, so I actually got it for free, so awesome find. And these next two that I picked up were from a antique store or antique mall here in Ohio, in Springfield, called the Heart of Ohio. I had to pick up Hatchet because it's in this awesome hardcover edition. I love this book. I recommend this to literally everybody, no matter your age or background or whatever. This is just a fantastic book about survival and what it means to find courage. So Hatchet, if you haven't read it, get to it. And the last one I picked up from that antique mall is Odd Thomas by Dean Koontz. I had a mass market copy of this, and it was just one of those, really cheap looking ones, not a great cover, but I finally found a first edition hardcover, and I couldn't pass it up for $2, so awesome find. All right, so now for the last stack here is this giant stack of the Hardy Boys. Now, a few weeks ago, or maybe about a month ago, my last book haul I was talking about, I picked up a few of these books. I found the first one, and I read it, and I loved it, and I just couldn't stop talking about it. And I was excited to just keep going and getting a whole collection of these. Well, Josh from the Reformed Reader, such a nice guy, said he just no longer wanted these on his shelves, and he thought my shelves would be the best place for them. So he sent them to me. Incredible guy. I could not thank you enough, Josh. This meant so much to me. I love collecting. I love old books. And this just looks amazing on the shelf. So again, thank you, Josh from the Reformed Reader. What a treat. What a gift. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Reformed Reader, I'll leave him down in the description below. Go to his channel. Awesome channel. Great reviews. If you haven't seen them, check them out. Subscribe. Please subscribe to his channel. He is an awesome guy. So that's going to be it for my April book haul. Nice big stack that I picked up with great deals, and then a nice huge gift. So I couldn't be more ecstatic about April. And well, hey, that's going to wrap up my April book haul. What did you guys pick up in April? What are you planning on picking up? Let me know down in the comments. Also, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe, please. That would mean so much to me. Get this channel out to people. I want to learn more about what you guys love to read. So let me know. Take care. God bless.